Hello. Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back to the next session of SAP ABAP on HANA training series. And thank you for choosing the tutorials. So guys, in our previous sessions, we started the SQL script. We discussed about what is SQL script, what are the type of statement. So there are how many statements, guys? If you will see here, data, declarative logic and imperative logic. Then we have discussed more in depth about the declarative logic, which is our data flow logic in our previous session. So in the today's session, guys, we will discuss about like before that if I will tell you whenever we are writing a code or whenever we are writing a block of SQL script code, there are some ways where you can create different block of SQL script. And that's what exactly our next topic, which is containers. Okay. So our next topic will be containers. So in this today's session, we will discuss about what is container, what are the type of container, all of those things we will discuss in this session. And someone of you might be having confusion, how will we write the code, where will we do the programming and all. We will do all the demo part, all the real-time scenarios in our coming up sessions. Okay. So now, what is the concept of containers? Okay, let's take an example of household, guys. Okay, I am sure everyone of you might be aware of this. Okay, in household, you are having one kitchen. Okay, if you will go to a kitchen, you will see different containers over there. One container for sweets, one container for lids, one container for different things. For like, for example, you are having a dry foods having different container. For vegetables you are having a different container. So how, so your mama, your like maid used to arrange all of those things into a container. So same things comes over here also. Okay, similarly in database also, containers are organized, containers are okay, containers are used to organize the SQL script code in the guys in the database. I hope this one is clear. So this is just the same example. This is same like you're just take an example of a kitchen where see, everything is divided into some different containers. You will see like different boxes into your kitchen. Okay. The same thing in SQL script also. There are containers which are used to organize the SQL script code in the database. I hope this one is clear, guys. Okay. Now, so container is just nothing but the container is a block of code. Container is a block of which code? Block of SQL script code. Okay. So how many types of are there, guys, for this code? Okay. So in data in the here there are three types of okay. There are three types of containers. What are they? First is okay, anonymous. What is, guys? The first type of container is let me make it into a block so that it will be more is uh, okay. So guys, first part is our no sorry anonymous. Okay, anonymous block. Second part is, guys, one second, let me insert it here. Okay, so second is your procedural block. Procedural block, and the third and the last part is, guys, your function block. Okay, so there are three types of blocks over there. First is, and there are three types of container. First is anonymous block. Second is procedural block. Third is function block. Okay, so we have so these blocks contains SQL script code. Majority of the time, when someone will come up, and one important thing, guys. Majority of the time, people will teach you like SQL script code, teach you like SQL script code. They will say procedure. Do you know about procedure? We have discussed previously already about procedure. That procedure is a SQL script code. No, procedure is not a SQL script code. Then what is a SQL script code? Once again, let me add it here only. One second. So this is important question where your interview may ask you like your SQL script, your procedure is SQL script. So no, procedure is not a SQL script code. Okay, no, procedure is not a SQL script code. So, but what is procedure? So procedure is just a type of container where SQL script code resides. If I will write here, so procedure is just a type of container. Okay, it's just type of container where SQL script code resides. Okay, everybody, are you clear, guys? Okay, so there is a big difference between saying procedure is a script code and what is procedure as a container. Are you clear? So procedure is just a container. Okay, I will highlight this. So procedure is just a container, guys. What it will do? So where SQL is called reside. Okay. So procedure is just like a another container which contains SQL script code, just like anonymous blocking functions. Okay. So this is just a container. The same code can be written inside function. The same code can be written inside anonymous block also. Okay. So it's just a container, just like your kitchen. You have a container to store the different stuff. Okay. Is this clear, guys? So similarly, containers in SAP HANA, or these are three types of store. How can we store our SQL script code? Okay, is this clear? So the types of containers in S4 in SAP HANA which stores SQL script. Okay, so let and guys, this one is okay. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so I hope this one is clear. Then let's first start with the anonymous block. What is this anonymous block, guys? Okay. Just give me a moment. Let me copy this and paste it to the next code. One second. One second. Yeah, scan there. And we will write here as containers. So this is our first container, second container, and finally our function block. Okay. Now let's just start, guys, with anonymous block. What is this anonymous block is? Okay. How do you create it? So as you can see, the name anonymous block is a block which has no name. So this anonymous block has no name. This block is having no name. We cannot use, so when it is not having any name, so we cannot also use this. Okay. So this anonymous block means it has no name. Okay. So what is the syntax to do that? So the syntax for this is, okay, syntax. How can you create an anonymous block? You do begin here. You will write your SQL script code. Okay. Then end. That's all. As I told you, every line will stop from the semicolon in your SQL script code. Okay. And this is the syntax to write your anonymous block. So what is anonymous block? The block which has no name. What is the syntax? Do begin, write your SQL script code, and end. Okay. I hope this one is clear, guys. To create a procedure. Now, what is this procedure block? So these will exist into your system. Okay. So what is this procedure block, guys? One second, let me remove this everything. So to create a procedure block in HANA, the syntax is different and it's called a procedure. So how can we create it? I will write here, create procedure. Okay. Then procedure name. Okay. Then procedure name. Here we will write your SQL script code. Okay, then here, and that's all. Okay, so it's called procedure, guys. Okay, so create procedure, procedure name, and then you will write parentheses, and then inside this you will write your input parameters. Okay, and also procedure name. Okay, then here, sorry guys, here I will write here as SQL script code will be always there. So the input, okay, then here input type, then output copy. Okay, I hope this one is clear, guys. Then output copy name, and here you will write the type. That's all. Okay, then I will close this. So you can write the input output also at the same time. Okay, here if you want to write here input output the type. I hope this one is clear, guys. Okay, till here is this clear. Just give me a moment. So create procedure, procedure name. Here you have to give, you can give the input parameters, multiple input parameters, or output parameters, or input output parameters. You can have it. Okay. So then after this, what you can do, P till P type is clear, P name. Okay. Yeah, P name. And we give the type here, P name, input output, P name, type. Then after this, what you have to do is here, one second. Yeah. Which language? Language, SQL, script. Okay. Now you will say, sir, we are learning this SQL script only. Then why we do? What is the need of writing here SQL script? So, guys, in HANA also, it like also supports one more language. I think that's name is R language. Okay, which is used for machine learning. Okay, so that's why we have to specifically give the name of your language as SQL script. Okay, default schema. Then you have to give the default schema, your schema name. Okay, reads SQL data. Okay, then I will give here as begin as. After this, here you can write your SQL script code. I hope this one is clear, guys. Okay, then inside you will have to give the like your SQL script code. Okay, schema. Why to give the schema name here, or it can take the default schema name also. Okay, additionally we have to write the code needs SQL data. Okay, begin as this is one of the one we have it now. So this is the one of the syntax we have. Okay, so I will show you in demo also of this one. Okay, okay, so it is possible to have parameters for anonymous block also. Now, look guys, what is this? These are our parameters. Right? So the input parameter, output parameter, input output parameters. Now you may ask that is it also possible to give the parameters to the anonymous block also? Yes, we can give the parameters to the anonymous block also, but there is a condition stating that SAP starting from these is when it starts from after the release of SAP HANA 2.0. If you are above 2.0, I will write here, okay? If you are SAP HANA version, SAP HANA version 2.0, you are on, you are above S4 HANA 2.0 version, okay? It is possible, it is possible to have parameters to your anonymous block. Okay, you can do that. I hope this is clear, guys. Then comes to the function. Last one is our function block. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, this one is my function block. Okay. Syntax will be same like procedure only. So exactly similar one like procedure, but it says create function. Okay. I will copy this. Yeah. So what it will do? It will say, okay, it will say here, create function, and here will be my function name. Okay. Function can have only the input parameters. Important thing guys, function can have only input parameters. It cannot have your output parameters. Okay, it has only input parameters. So parameter, this one, it will be holding only parameters. Okay, and function always returns one value. How much value it will return? It will return only one value. Okay, and what type of value it returns depending on the type of function. Wait, let me fix this. So as I just told you, it will be having only one input parameters. Okay, now here once again. Okay, and it will always be returning only one value. And what is the type of value it returns depending on the function. Okay, so functions here are of two types. Here functions are also of two types, guys. Okay, this you will get to know more in our next coming up sessions. Okay, so 1 second, sorry. First is your scalar function, scalar function, SUDF. Okay, I have to make it small. Yeah. Then the second one is your guys. Second one is your table function. Table function TUDF. Okay. So one is called scalar function, which returns one single value. Simple guys. Okay. The scalar function which returns only one value. Table function. Another one is your table function. How what it will be? Which is a table of values, and that's the short form of function called scalar UDF and another one table UDF. Okay. I will show you, don't worry guys, I will show you practical all of those things in the system. Okay. So this is just the theory part of you get to use to your SQL script for language. Okay. We will learn each one of them in the system in the live. Okay. So what is this scalar function and table function? So which returns only single value, table function which returns a value in the form of table. I hope this one is clear guys. So functions are of two types. This is an interview question, guys. Okay. So 1 second. Yeah. Functions. Okay. Certification question, guys. This is very important. Okay. Certification question. What are the types? Okay. Of functions. What are these types? First is scalar function, which is known as UDF. Okay. And the UDF only, scalar function, SUDF. Okay. Scalar UDF. Okay. And second is known as table UDF. Okay. In this clear, right? It depends on what type of data the function returns. If it returns a single value, it becomes a scalar UDF. Okay. If it returns a table of values, it becomes a table UDF. And you have to specify that in the returns clause. Okay. In the returns clause returns. Okay. And then you have to put either the scalar variable type or you have to put the table and the table type. Okay. You have to do that, and depending on that, scalar and table UDFs. Okay. Remember again, I repeat, functions always returns one value always. Okay. There is no possible that there is no possibility that you cannot have a function which is not returning something, but it always returns one value. That value can be a single value or it can be a table of values. It can have multiple input parameters, but remember, Function. Let me write it here. Very important, guys. Okay. Function can have multiple input parameters. Okay. But no output parameters or no input output parameters. Okay. And have input output and in output bidirection but not anonymous block also can have anonymous block can also have parameters. Okay. Then what is the difference between anonymous block and procedure? What is the difference between these? Okay. So guys, anonymous block, as the name suggests, it's a name block. It's a block without name. So this is used to write logic which you will never need again. Okay. Here, if I will, it's very okay. I will make it there and I will have it there. Let me write something more points over here. Okay. So this is used where it will be used to write the logic which you never need again. Okay. So if you want to write a logic, okay, if you want to write a code which you will never use again, then go for this anonymous blocks. Okay. Put it there. Okay. You write some logic, you run it, finish it off. That's all. Trash it. Okay. You never need it again because database never store this anonymous block. Okay. If you will come tomorrow, it will not store. Okay. You want to do one simple run, simply simple activity once for all. And that's all you want to do. Just do it. Let's say 1,000 record you want to fetch. I just want to insert in some table. I need it only once. For example, if you want to insert some reports into a table, I need it only once. Can I write it in anonymous block and finish it? Yes. You want to do some testing. So it can be used for one-time activity, which anonymous block is used for one-time activity. Also for testing activity, sometime you want, okay? To just test some procedure call, okay? Can use anonymous blocks. Okay, they never stored in database, so it means they are always compiled. I hope this one is clear, guys. Just give me a moment. Okay, guys. So for this anonymous block, every time you run it, it needs a compilation. Okay, means they are always compiled. Okay, they are always compiled. Okay, so if you want a same piece of code again and again, for example, if you want to write a code, for example, you are writing a select query. If you want to use the select query, which is a good idea to go with? Is this a good idea to go with anonymous block? If you want the same piece of code again and again, is it a good idea to go with a process anonymous block? No. Then what to do? Never. It never stores the code. Never go with this anonymous block. That's why you either go with procedure or a function block. Okay. I hope this one is clear, guys. Okay. Just 5 more minutes. You will finish this off. Okay. So clear everybody because procedure always stores. So code and never need it never needs another compilation. This procedure block. Okay, after stored in a DB, so database will compile if compilation is successful. It will store the compiled code in the database, which means in next time when you want to run, database won't waste in time in the compilation. It won't check for any syntax. Okay, or anything. Okay, what it will do? It won't check any syntax or anything, simply runs it because it gets stored after compilation. After syntax check was select, database stores it and that's it. Next time you want to run, simply run, you can restore it and you can reuse it. Okay, so for best usability into the picture when it comes to both function and procedure, both are basically can be used to do, and that's why it is these procedure and function block, they are also known as stored procedure. Okay, one more point. Okay, stored procedure. Okay, check this. What is this stored? It's very important. Okay, so for the best usability, when it comes for both function and procedure, both are basically can be used for the reusability. That's why we call it as a stored procedure. Okay. So many terms here, guys, Thomas story, but many important terms which I am telling you here about database. Okay. That's why it's also known as database procedure. Also because it stores the code, because they store the code. They means your procedure block and function block. Okay. Stores, one second, stores the code in database for next time usage. You don't have to compile it. You simply call the procedure will execute. Same for function. Both used to store the code permanently, okay, in the database. And what anonymous block will do? Anonymous block will only for one time use, okay. That's why we don't use anonymous block much, okay. Is this clear, guys? So do you think procedure is a SQL script? Procedure is SQL? No, it's not SQL script. SQL script is what you write inside the procedure, okay. Let me know. Okay, let me write it here. This is very important, guys. Okay, for your interview purpose. SQL script is what you write inside the procedure. Okay, it's just a container of SQL script. Okay, so procedure is just a container for SQL script. Now, before we begin, is this clear, guys? Till here, everything is clear. So, the next session, we will discuss about some points to remember, some important points which we should know before coding into the SQL script. Okay. So, guys, that's all for this session, guys. I think this is very last session, but this is important session. Okay, just go with all of those things. Okay, again and again. And that's all for this session, guys. See you in the next session. Have a good day. Bye bye.